these are bags just filled with beauty supplies, all from Charlie XCX and her team. Thank you so much. You are wonderful. Thank you so much. This is so greatly appreciated. This is amazing.
There is a movement happening in Altadena, and it's all because of a local teen. 14-year-old Avery Colvert started a recovery fund for teenage victims of the Eaton fire, and it went viral. And we are lucky enough to be joined by Avery and her stepdad, Matt. Welcome to both of you.
Hi.
So amazing work you're doing. We understand your house was spared, but Avery, your school and your other friends' homes did burn down. So how are you both holding up, first of all?
Don't worry about it.
Sorry. We're doing good at the moment. So yeah, my school was burnt down, but luckily my house was spared. It was really hard. Seeing all my friends, like seeing their houses and seeing the state that they were in really made me upset. But luckily we're doing okay.
Well, it made you very upset. I mean, you guys started this movement. It's just taken off. It's been amazing to see it go viral. Matt, I know you work at a creative studio, and is that where you're located right now? So this is where this all came about?
Yeah, when we had to leave at around 5 a.m. when the smoke got too bad at our place. And I called Leo and Dunya, who owns Small Green Door here, and said, we just need a place now. So we came down here. There's actually a photo set on the other side of this of a bedroom. So we are currently living in a set of a bedroom. And
wow.
We realized we had a ton of space, and, Avery came up with this idea. So we figured we might as well use what we have.
This is amazing. Avery, how did you come up with this idea?
So I was in a group chat actually with all of my friends who lost their homes in the fire. And they were all talking about things that they didn't have. Like they didn't have any of their makeup. They didn't have any of their clothes. They didn't have anything besides the clothes on their back, which were probably pajamas because they had to leave in the middle of the night to evacuate their homes. But I had an idea because there were so many other shelters and like places and donation sites that were taking so much stuff, and they were telling people to stop. Like, we have too many things. And these were all things like food and water and blankets and stuff, which are all necessities and which is all great. But these girls have literally nothing. And it's like a piece of their identity is gone, especially if you're a young teenager. The clothes you wear, the way you do your hair, your makeup is a part of your identity and is a part of you. And they don't have any of that anymore. So we called Pamela from Hollywood Beauty Awards, and she really helped me execute my idea, and we couldn't have done it without her. So
yeah, Avery wanted to sort of collect stuff to give to her friends and the other kids at the school, and I don't really have any experience doing anything like that. And so, yeah, we called on a friend, and she just kind of helped us get the groundwork going, and it just took off from there.
Well, it's been incredible to see, but I know there are specific items out there right now. And Avery, I read that you want these young women to have their self-confidence back. And you need things like, it sounds silly, like bras. You need luggage. Can you just talk about some of the things people might not realize they have or that they could go buy for these young women?
yeah, so there's been an insane amount of donations. It's been crazy. But some people, they want shoes, or they want pants, or t-shirts, or they want or they need like
there's been a lot of specific requests.
Yeah, that we're working on.
Yeah, for ethnic hair care stuff, darker skin stuff. You mentioned suitcases. It's interesting for them to come and get bags and bags and bags of makeup and clothes and perfume and shoes, but then not know how to take it back or even what to do with it once they get back to the shelter. But I will say our biggest need right now is a permanent space, because this is very temporary, and that's what we've been working on, because this is clearly going to grow into more than just getting people the necessities they need today. There's a lot more than that we have already started planning.
Well, and it's my understanding, because I have a friend who went out and bought shoes because he learned that you guys aren't accepting money. Is that still the case? So he raised money and then he went and bought some goods?
Yeah, so that was the case because we didn't want the Avery at 14 to be handling large sums of money with the pressure of distributing it. And someone came along yesterday who has a large charity organization and set us up.
Oh.
So as of yesterday, we have a link up on the Instagram now, and it is a full legal proper donation setup. And this is going to help us to get and lease hopefully a permanent space that is more than just a place where people can come get necessities, but also a place for them to hang out and be social now that there's no school since it burnt down. And yeah, it's taken a lot of turns in the last 24 hours.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, it's really cool to see how it went viral like this and how it's evolving. And we thank you so much for being with us, both of you, taking the time out. We know you're busy.
Oh my God, wait till you see what's coming up next.
Can't wait.
If this is the beginning, I can't wait. For more information on the donation drive and how to help, check out our website, kcalnews.com. Click Seen on TV.